going somewhere, somebody comes and cover your face and say, oh, Tongoro, we say it in my language. Amigede from Benue. Oh, Tongoro. And that's the term. And then you guess and guess and guess to know who the person is. And you succeed, fine. If you don't succeed, they knock you on the head. You don't fight. You get the wrong guess. So when I saw the picture, I said, yes, this is revelation. And here we're going to talk about the toxic environment that we have around us. Next slide. So, wellness is an active, continuous process. You don't stop. From birth till you're at the time of exit, it is your right to be well. There's no time in your life where you must be stressed. There's no time in your life that you should not be well. There's no time in your life that you should be sick. A friend of mine in the UK, he was walking home from the lab, and he saw a pregnant lady walking in front of him. And he said, okay, let me overtake the lady. And he was going, the lady kept going. Until he got to his house, he never overtook her. He said, John, are you sure that lady was pregnant? I said, it's not the Nigeria pregnant type that will stand and look up and down and be talking about the villagers. This one, they are well. You see an old person going for a bus in the UK, say, okay, before the old man gets there, I'll be there. He's in the bus seated before you get there. In fact, somebody says it's only Africans who run for bus in the UK. Other people time themselves and walk, go there. It's their right. It's an active process. I have a friend, a Duncan. He's about 75 or 80. He plays tennis. He doesn't move. He stands in one place. So when I play against him, he said, John, young man, if you play the ball away from me, you got to return it. If you want me to return to you, play to me. And when you play the ball to him, the kind of shot he gives you in return. I said, but you are being wicked now. You are taking it away from me. He said, yes, you can run. I cannot run, but play to me. If you play away, you got to return it yourself. Very, very interesting old man. That is what life is. This is the vision I have. That in old age, I should not be a weakling. Be a problem to my children, to people, to those around me. Be seeking for palliative care. No. No. You should be able to carry yourself along. So, when there's a continuous process, don't give up. It's intentional pursuit of well-being. It's intentional. You decide to do it. It's not by accident. Most of my students, sorry to say, if they are here, you think they are my parents. This is my 40 years of lecturing in the university. 40 years. Those I taught, if you add 40 to their ages, they are all looking older than me. If they see me, they run away. It's an intentional pursuit. You must decide, I want to remain well. Good. And then it goes beyond the mere absence of illness. Because you are not ill, you think you are well. No. Your mental health is very important too. Then, physical, mental, social, it is a state of thriving characterized by deliberate choices. The choices you make, as Lady Queen has said, the choices you make, the food you eat, the things you do, the people you interact with, the people you relate with. Your friends form you almost 90% more than your families. Like the Bible said, nobody will ask the father for stone and for fish, and he give him stone. Or he ask bread and give you snake or something. No, your family can never give you that bad advice. It is friends who will tell you, don't mind them, ignore them, do this to them. No. So please, make sure you have good choices in your life. It's a sense of achievement, happiness, joy in living. Do not find life as chore, a burden, difficulty. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. When you watch basketball, I say, oh, it's easy. Watch football, you say it's easy. I'm a sports person, so if I make reference to sports, don't be offended. You think I remember my mother came to the house one time. We were watching the Nigerian football match. Nobody was interested in her. So she said, what is going on? I said, we're watching this match. It's very important. So she sat down and was watching. He said, what is the aim? I said, the aim is for this to kick the ball and put into that small square, the goalpost. She said, I said, yes. So she started watching, looking at the goalpost. So one of the strikers ran around with the ball and missed the goalpost. My mother said, is that one blind? I said, Mama, if it were that easy, you could be sitting here all this time. He said, after watching 2 or 3 misses, she left. She said, no, they are not doing the right thing. They don't know what they are doing. It's not that easy. Life is not easy. So, that is it. So, to live a stress-free life is not easy. It's stress. You watch tennis, the ball bounce right at the net. Just hit the ball down. You see the person will miss. You say, Abba, are you all right? The same basketball. You jump and throw the ball away. It's not easy. Achieving your target is never easy. Next slide. So, the key aspects of wellness is multidimensional. It's not just in one dimension. So, like I said, life is lived in so many dimensions. Science has identified 3 dimensions. But in life, there are much more than 3. We should be ready to go into all the dimensions of life. It's active, it's holistic, spiritual, and it's integrated. Like one of the speakers then said, he said, can you imagine the sound of the African drum? You take the skin of, you take the wood from the vegetable, you combine them, you cover the space, and then somebody sits on the drum and beats that drum. As a kid, I know what the African drum did to me. When they start drumming at the gathering, whatever you are doing, you hurriedly do it so you can go there. The drum speaks. The elders are singing along. Things are happening. It brings an overall wellness and compassion and things that the whole village celebrates. It's something. So wellness is not something you can put in one, you can't crystallize it into a single thing. It's all and all. Today we have the religion, we have our music here. Again, you see what it did to us. So it's the same thing. It's when you have a repository in your heart, a receptor in your heart, like I call it a SIM card. If you have the SIM card of happiness or wellness, things that make people happy will make you happy. Somebody wins the lottery, you are jealous. Why? He's going to buy a car now. He's going to buy a house now. He's going to do this now. He's going to do this now. And then you are chasing yourself away. No. If you have the spirit of happiness in your heart, when people get things, good things, you are also happy. That is what life is all about. So, there is individualized. Wellness is an individual thing. Other person's wellness cannot spill over to you. African loves dependency. Your sister will call you, I cannot pay my daughter's school fees. Please send me 100,000, let me pay my daughter's school fees. As soon as you drop the phone, your brother calls, this is happening. This. African love dependent. They forget that wellness is independent. Somebody's wellness cannot be your wellness. It's not transferable. It's not. So tell the next person, tell the person, not here, we all know it, but I mean when you go, it's your right to be well. Make your life good. It is for you. Like somebody say, when you take your bath, who feels fresh? Is it you or the next person? It's you. You rub that cream, take that perfume, dress yourself, look well. Who is walking out with boldness? Is it your neighbor? It's you. So that is what it is. So let us know that wellness is unique to people. Next slide. So Africans have so many ways of achieving wellness. This is sometimes consulting native doctors. They use incantations. They do things. You see what they do. They use this thing to do mental health checks. It's not just about scaring people or so. These are all part of building confidence, wellness in the society. They had a job before the orthodox medicine and other methods came. These things have to be pursued right in our localities. And they were doing this. But today, they may look different, they may look fetish, they may look strange. But this was what we're doing to maintain some balance in African society. People that were giving visions, the people that were giving direction. Now, if we are replacing them, let us replace them with truth. That's where the problem is now. We want to replace them, but with falsehood. It's not easy now. People don't trust anybody now. Our parents can leave their money in the room and not a penny will get lost. Now your money is hidden in the bank. Somebody is stealing it. Money that is not even available to you. Somebody is targeting your money in the bank. The other day I lost my ATM card. Before I knew it, I saw withdrawal alert. Bam, bam, bam. I finished my money. I was left with 4,000. I refused to cry out. When I went to the bank a month after to go and get a new card, they said, Prof, you didn't cry out. I said, I'm tired of crying out. Let me be the person. That's what Nigeria has become. We want to replace honest people with falsehood. Then who was telling lies to who? But now, you don't know who to trust. So it affected our awareness. So now, we have to ensure quality of life and consistency of what our old people. That's why the old people are scared of us. They were not calling them Gen Z. Okay, I don't know after Z. I don't know what the next alphabet will be. Combating poverty, economic stagnation, building confidence, and possibly staying away from medicines. It's a good way to maintain your health. Next slide. The silent killers, as we mentioned in the long topic. Today, this is a whole topic, but I'm just going to say something briefly. I'll speak about this in a whole 1 hour or more of lecture. The truth is that urbanization, building your airports, every state, every city wants to have an airport. Is that not so? Even Lafia wants to have an airport. I don't know the plane leaving Abuja for Lafia. Whether the pilot need to sit down before flying there or he be standing, I don't know. But every state, every city wants an airport. Abuja will say one airport is not enough for us. Is that not so? They need another airport. Lagos will need another airport. Everyone needs an airport. Each time you build an airport, the land for cultivation is thus reduced. Each time you build your estate of 720 flats, expecting 1 million rent every month or every year or whatever is paid, you calculate your money to the bank, the land for cultivation is thus reduced. As we urbanize, available arable land decreases. Africa has not come to the point of farming in a manner that we can leave land fallow, which was our practice. In those days, we leave land fallow for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, before you go back to farm, rejuvenate the land. No land again, no. There's no land. When I lost my dad, all my uncles encroached on my father's land and took everything. My younger brother is sitting here. I cannot farm. There's no land for John Igoli to farm because everything has been taken. There's no land. I have joined the bandwagon of building a house. That house has taken land that was to be for cultivation also. Now, without land, where are you cultivating? Where is the food going to come from? Why are we not going to go into industrial food? Why won't the machines cook for us and farm for us? That is where we are. This is the crux of the matter. The good life we are living has its consequence. The consequence is natural depletion. So this is why pesticides have to come in. We need more food. Less people are farming. When America went to China and introduced democracy to them, the Chinese leader asked them, those who will be in the National Assembly, those who are going to be senators, those who are going to be lawmakers, who is going to farm for them? Who will make food for them? We can't accept democracy. Everybody here must farm. There are countries where your revenue as a local government or state comes from the amount of food you produce. The war of the world is war of food. Forget bullets. You think it's bullet? The greatest killer I have is food. Let me tell you, when you are hungry, the story of Esau will be a good one. You won't only sell your birthright, you sell your country. Esau sold only his birthright. Africans will sell their countries because of hunger. So it is something we need to think seriously. Before you condemn, ask yourself, have I made room for this? We are the ones that are destroying the environment in order to live a good life and then turn around to say, where is the food? The food has gone away. The animals have all run away. The wildlife. In Nigeria, to find a lion now, you need to become one. When I was a kid, I was a child, I was seeing lion every day in the Benin Zoo. Go to the zoo every day, we see the lion. We even see when they are growing. We see. The other day I went to Edinburgh Zoo with my daughter. And she says on seeing the lion. She wanted to see the lion. She has never seen lion in Nigeria. Unfortunately, when we got the lions, were sleeping. My daughter refused that she would wait until they wake up. We begged and she refused. That the lion will wake up. She will wait. So after play, I bribed her with yogurt, biscuits, things, shopping. As we were moving away towards the gate, one of the keepers started shouting after us, "The lion is awake! The lion is awake!" If you see the speed, we all ran back. You think we're seeing it. So that is what it is. That is for a child. If your child crying out to see lion now, you go to Google, lion.com. Take the child to a zoo where you can see lion and know what it is. Take the child to a zoo where you can see zebra and know what it is. Take the child to a place where you can see nature, more than the beauty of nature. The stripes on the zebra are never the same, just like our fingerprint. No two zebras have the same fingerprint. That is nature. So why we deny ourselves nature and then turn around to complain? Pesticides have to come in. And because of indiscriminate use, go and see villagers. No shirt, no trouser, short knicker, or what is this other pant they wear? One tight pant they wear. That's what they wear. They carry the naps, and they're busy spraying. Oh my God. So terrible. And you see, you go and pregnant a young lady and they give birth to a child that nobody can identify, whether it's a human being or not. It's the pesticide. He has inhaled enough, he has entered the system, and he has passed it on. And the mutation starts. Children become so sick, you spend your whole time praying for this child to either go or never to remain. Because nobody can even weed again. In my days, we take the cutlass, we weed, we farm, we do everything. No. The machines are not there, so we're in the middle. It's neither physical now or mechanical. No road for the tractors. If you see a tractor is on the highway, running at 20 kilometers per hour and challenging a car that's going at 120 per hour. The next thing you see the four-legged animals on the highway. Are we all right? I want to be well. You are driving at 120, next thing you see a cow looking at you, say hello. It's a challenge. So we cannot run from it. Pollution. Madam mentioned it in her speech. Pollution. Look at our water. Look at my Benue with a big river separating the town. Yet there's no water in Makurdi. We have greater water works, greatest water works, greatest water works. Where do you see all the greatest? The greatest in the houses of the people who manage them. With boreholes. There's so much borehole now. Somebody said one day this our earth will collapse because the whole under earth now is whole. Meanwhile, we never thought about the borehole. We were digging well. Maybe our own wellness means digging well. So, that is expected. No control of waste. If you're coming to a town, when you pass places like Maraba come to town, the odor of the environment, it just changes your mood. Yesterday I was covering my nose, covering my eye, covering everything. A Tanzanian colleague of mine came for research, visited Nigeria for research under our collaboration. And I was taking her to Makurdi. So she said, "Have we got to Abuja?" I said, "Yes." "Have we got to Abuja?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Where's Abuja?" I said, "We're in Abuja." He said, "No, this cannot be Abuja." I said, "Why?" He said, "The smell, the dirty, is so dirty. This is not what you see on television." He said, "Okay, where is Oga?" I said, "Which Oga?" He said, Oga we see in the film. Where is Oga?" I said, "Oga no day here." Oh. People in the vehicle were just laughing. He said, "Oga, where you bring this one from?" I said, "She's from Tanzania." He said, "They're calling you Oga." I said, "No, leave that one, not be that type." Until we got to a checkpoint, he said, "Hey, Oga must be nearby." When other Africans come to Nigeria, they feel so disappointed. Go to Dar es Salaam. Go to Morocco. Go to these South African countries. Go to Ghana. See neatness of the environment. Nigeria will drink pure water. Drop on the ground. Our environment is of no concern to us. We package every food in polythene now. Moi, polythene. This one, polythene. Water, polythene. Everything, polythene. All because our NMPC, that is the only product they can produce from the whole of the chemicals that God has given us in the petroleum. They can only produce polythenes. So you ask for one polythene, they give you 3. I go to a shop in Makurdi, and the lady said, "Prof does never likes polythene. Don't give Prof nylon, as they call it." I go to correct them. I say, "It's not nylon, it's polythene." They say, when I'm there, they remember. That thing, please, Prof doesn't want it. I say, "I have a car. I'll put it in my seat. Because I hate it. You block the drainages, you spoil everything, destroy the environment. It will not, what? Why? In the UK now, you pay for packaging. All of us have learned to put packages in our pocket. When you see our pocket swollen, going to shop, it's not money, it's packaging. Yes, that should be imposed in Nigeria now. For every polythene you get, 50 naira. People will learn lesson. We'll learn to use cloth bag. So that is it. Stress. I won't talk about stress in Nigeria. It's stressing to talk about stress, so let's leave it. It's stressful. So please, anyone to talk about it can take over when I finish. Social amenities, they are not social at all. They are economic activities. They are not social. The other day we were told about a former House of Rep member who died waiting for his transfer to go through at the hospital, at the National Hospital. Paid for treatment, everything. They said they've not seen the alert. While they were waiting for alert, he gave up. That is the country you live in. He had the money, but the alert didn't come. I know how many times I have climbed my bed, practically jumping, waiting for alert to come. Somebody has transferred money. You have to, in fact, there was a very embarrassing one. I had to call the person, please, sir, have you transferred the money? The person transferred a second time. No, I said I'll never do it again. Why? If you have developed a system of information that people should know when money is gone or going to the account, why can't it be steadfast? Why can't it be steady? Why must people work sometimes and not work other times and bring people stress? You see me looking at my phone and waiting for an alert. There's an alert I'm waiting for now. There's a research grant I got from TED Fund. I'm waiting for the alert. Each time I look at my phone, it's an alert I'm looking out for. It's not something else. I've checked my phone 1,000,000 times since I came to Abuja. That money was supposed to come in yesterday. By the time the money comes, the idea has been fried out of my head already. That is what we are facing. Stress. Then political and civil unrest. My friends in Cameroon will collaborate. For the past 1 month, Southern Cameroon has never been the same. They can't do any work. This whole place is closed. Banks open on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12. All because the president must come back to power. Let's not go into that. But political unrest. Very soon, 2027 is coming. The noise is here now. That whole year or time, nothing can happen in this country. Stress. High cost of living. Madam mentioned that again in her speech. We don't need to talk about that. It's terrible. My first going to the UK was in 2001. I got on the bus. Day ticket was £2.50 for you to go around the bus the whole day. 2025, day ticket is £4.50. And if you buy online, it's £3.50. This is how many years? 25 years. The change is just £1 something. Nigeria, what were you paying in 2001 going to Kano or traveling? What are you paying now? Look at the galloping prices. Coke we buy in pennies is now in hundreds. So that is another situation. Cost of living, vehicles, transport, accommodation. Some of us these days, we don't go for conferences again. Professors go to a conference and spend only 1 day. We arrive in the night, present in the morning, and go back in the night. Because you can't pay for accommodation. You look for a place to sit in the morning. We don't go for conferences again, no. In those days, as a GA, I go for conference, spend a week. After the conference, you have an extra day. Now, no more. Anyway, it's not academic matter. Next slide, please. High cost of living. Yes. It's terrible. You need to pay hotel. The cheapest hotel in Abuja, I talk about 40,000, 30,000. If you take a 20,000 naira room, it's you and the mosquitoes that are going to share the room. And they take the greater part of the room. The bed will be sloppy. You will be falling down from the bed you are sleeping on. You have to struggle with water. You turn tap until you are dizzy. You see hot water set up. You press that in, no, water will never be hot. You go out in the morning and be asking for hot water. They say, we are coming. Anyway. So the revolution. So this is the best way to take my bath. I just love bath. This shower thing, all this thing. Today they thought I carry one shower. I don't know which side to hire to hold it. Let me carry my bowl fetch and put exactly where I want that water to go. That's why when you finish bathing, shower, come and say there's soap in your ear. There's this thing remaining here. This thing is here. Look, carry the bowl, fetch the water. You will use calabash. And you bath. Anyway, that has revolutionized. So now the new food. Next slide. So you are what you eat. Again, that was highlighted by Madam. You are what you eat. You see somebody maybe twice my size or less. He said, no, I don't eat much. I said, You see a story building, he said the blocks are less than in a bungalow. You see a 20-story building, he said, the blocks are fewer than my bungalow. Hava. Mala, reduce them now. They are block plenty past more. So you are what you eat. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't eat. All we are saying is develop a criteria to judge the quality and safety of what you eat and drink. That is the message here. Don't eat because it's available. Don't eat because it is free. Some people say, I don't take alcohol. Give them free beer, they'll take it. Free beer has no alcohol. The gentleman. You get that. Anyone that goes to bar, we know that. You see people sitting down, say, I don't drink. We want to push a free beer to them. They say, one bottle will not hurt me. So that is it. Then make your food your medicine and not medicines your food. And eat for your health or eat to heal and not just to feel. So we need to look at things, and the mother has started the path. That was what brought us together, really, standardizing what we are doing. That was what brought me and Lady Queen together. So when she told me about her supplements and so on, I said we could look at them scientifically and have some standards, some checks, so that we can get some, recognition. You can have a confidence that you are giving people what is good for their health. So that is what brought us. So we are trying to do that. Toxicological studies, formulating our herbs and medicinal products in a modern, cost-effective way. You can see it's better. Imagine if this had come in their raw materials, this whole place would be a bush, But they have been processed, they've been packaged. You can even carry this, hold this in your hand, have some pride, that you are carrying this along. So that is what it is. So that's what that's the revolution we're looking for. Managing our food waste. So the other time in Glasgow, there was a lot of food waste. And it became a serious issue. The food bin always filling up. Because their bread expired before you buy it. I don't know how it happens. Then the government said, no more full loaf of bread. Half loaf of bread now. Too much bread is being wasted. And then the companies now made half loaf of bread. And nobody was buying the bread again. They said, this is cheating. So what eventually, this is a dynamic society where you almost talk to government one-on-one. Almost. So what was the next day? It's okay. Since food waste cannot be minimized, let us have a bio company where you can convert it to biogas and then circulate it as part of your domestic gas. And they set up the plant on Paisley Road, and then food waste was going there, and then the gas supply and the price of gas decreased, and we all saw it. So food waste is a lot of money. Even if it's just a plant to supply, even this hotel alone depends on gas. If that can help to reduce the price of one room or two, it is something. So biogas is very important. So we can use food waste. And we have a lot of food waste in Nigeria. A lot. But who cares? Then, use of clean energy. This is a serious issue. Very serious issue. Each time I see people cooking with a butcher stove, I know one tree is dead. It's not fair. Very soon the trees will be gone. Come to my Benue, where they claim that the trees are many. The trees are no longer there. The ground covering is gone. We were just discussing about this bitter cola. I don't know how many of us know the bitter cola, Gasina cola. It takes minimum of 4 months for the seed to germinate. It average 1 year for it to germinate. And when it germinates, it takes 17 years minimum for it to fruit. So you're looking at 18 to 20 years for that tree to mature. And then somebody wants to cook maybe fried rice or granite, and then goes and cut down that tree. that has taken 20 years to grow. It's hard. That is who we are. Tell that person, plant a tree, he will never do it. But he's ready to carry his chainsaw or whatever they use. Wah, wah. So these are things we need to look out for. Government, and if there's anybody in government here, there should be a ban on the use of those charcoal stoves. Please. It is killing the system. Look, at the end of the day, we are going back to everything. It's affecting us every way, in every way. No place in Nigeria, even Abuja, you can park and rest. Travel from here to Lagos, nowhere you can park your car and say you are resting. Between Glasgow and London, you have at least 10 convenience points where you can park, rest, and sleep, and bath, and eat. Nobody's even hurrying you. If there are 10 peddling vehicles coming to Makodi, to Abuja, why must you be in the first one that will bring you here? When you're tired, you stay at Lafia, greet your relations, do what you want to do, come and join the next one at the time it's going to come. That is what life is about. Here, you enter one vehicle, you must remain in that one. If you broke down, that is your problem. If you break up, it's your problem. No time. Before you leave the motor park, you're already stressed to the limit. Yes, they wanted to call you that time as I was taking off. Almost 2 o'clock or so. I was in the park before 10. Argument was on load. Tie this, remove, bring money. Oh my God. Why? Even the simplest things, we cannot do it right. Government believes that transport system is not their business, but it is killing Nigerians. A lot of accidents could have been prevented if these vehicles had a proper departure and arrival time. But we cannot guarantee that. Even those that say they are doing it according to time, go there, the time has disappeared. So these are things we need to look at. So please, like I said, if there's anybody here who we can talk to government, we need to ban the use of charcoal in cooking in Nigeria with all our natural gas reserve. Now we are putting them on LNG or PNG or whatever they call them. Let us start with domestic cooking. It's better. Let's use clean energy. Next slide. So food processing. This is another part that Lady Queen was interested in. Yes, food processing should not just be for it is ready for you to eat. We need to know the nutritional value of what we are eating. When you take food in a pack, you should be able to know what you are eating, how much protein you are getting, how much carbohydrate, how much fat, this and so that it will guide your choice. Not just eating because it's there. These are all chemistry, so I will not bother you so much. This is what we are trying to do, but research can go into this. If the Lady Queen and the group can sponsor 1 or 2 in food tech companies, they can also put hands into this. Next slide. This is science. So ultra-processed food. Like I said at the beginning, with your depletion of farmland due to urbanization, companies have to find a way to survive. So today, we are left with processed food, snacks, chips, crackers, cereals, artificial colors, flavors. I hope you know that the flavors you are taking, they are not real, they are not natural. Lady Queen talk about soda. If you catch with soda, I'll catch with Coke, which is myself. How many of us are addicted to Coke? Don't be shy. 2, 3. Who is again? We are 3. You are pretending. Addicted to 4. Better. That's what it should be. This I want to see a genuine 5, 6, 7. Oh, you're 7 up. Okay, that's good. Okay, if I say who is addicted to soft drinks, we are many, will be more. But I just use Coke because of the flavor. So they have succeeded though. If you remove Coke now, some of us will follow him. Where is he going? So, because the natural ones are gone. My children used to call me, I used to make a 5 alive for my children. They say, what is 5 alive? I say 5 fruits. The juice of 5 fruits. So we have this big blender then when they were small. So I'll be making it. So one day I added this other bitter lemon, the one that's very bitter, the one that has warts on the body. So I didn't get the fourth fruit. Normally it's orange, pineapple, what's this other one again? So I used to get 5 of them. So this time I didn't get the fifth one, so I added the lemon, which is the bitter. And when I finished it, the taste was horrible. And they said, Daddy has prepared 5 dead. And they refused to take it. They said, Daddy has made 5 dead. Nothing is alive here. So that is what, but when my children are taking, they never take any soft drink. You bring Codiceno, they go to the fridge and then serve themselves. Happily, in the UK, my children have followed that pattern. Even there is better. Every morning, smoothie, all colors. I go and say, which is the color for today? What's the color of today's smoothie? So that is what they do now. They have picked it up right from that time. You can teach that to the young ones around you. Natural flavors. Better. I'm the one that tastes Coke in the house now. I try my best. Right. So, confectionaries, processed meat. We have kilishi. I'm also an addict of kilishi. And the whole family too. Suya, no, not for me. Chicken, not for me. Fish, yes. Then packaged meat. So much packaged things around us. Who is checking them? Who is checking the toxicological things? We go to area 1, kilishi is all over, almost like carpet. Who is checking? Nobody is checking. Then other ingredients, other items, bread. Although we say bread is gone, bread cannot go. I have tried my best to avoid bread. The more I try, the more I fall into bread. So I don't know how to avoid bread. Flavored yogurts. Again, that one I have tried. I have tried with yogurts. I have reduced my yogurt intake because of some few stomach bugs I've got, either 2 or 3 times. It was serious. So that one has taught me. Powdered milk. This is the latest in Nigeria now, powdered milk. What has happened to milk? That is it the goat that produced or cow that produced powdered milk? How? Go to any tea party, anything that they give you 1 sachet, another sachet. Then I spend my whole time. All my teeth are shaking now because of trying to tear open the powdered milk. If you're lucky, they give you scissors. Powdered milk is not milk. Please, it's not milk. But that is where we are. Food processing. So they contain additives and so many preservatives. So many. Have you seen powdered milk expire? No. It's there for you. And it's the same thing. In different names, different packaging, different prices. Next slide. So the concerns which has been raised with ultra-processed food is because they contain unfamiliar ingredients, they won't tell you. Ingredients that are not in your home, you can't find anywhere. Flavors, additives, emulsifiers, stabilizers, you can't find anywhere. Consuming this food is associated with increased risk of certain health, cardiovascular disease, coronary heart disease, cerebrovascular diseases or disorders. They also link to other problems like obesity, cancers, mental health challenges. Before I left for abroad, I was so slim, I was like a broom. On the tennis court, they call me, what's that name? Double carburetor, that's what they call me. So my friend said, John, wait until you go abroad. I spent 1 year in the UK, came back. I could not even see the tennis ball anymore. I was so fat, I couldn't move. They said, yes, they have got you. My friend told me, they have got you. They will certainly get you. You eat food there, you'll get fat. Then many processed food have low nutritional value, high sugar, unhealthy fats, and salt. Like the powder milk I was saying, low nutritional value. Little. Next slide. We're going fast. This is for us to discuss. So I'll leave this slide with Lady Queen. It's for you to discuss. This is the outcome of our wellness summit, the one I said we had just before this. So we asked a lot of questions. How do we bring the African traditional wellness programs and awareness to what is modern now? How do we integrate? There's a gap presently. There's a big gap. We are condemning without replacing. You see, if you want a child not to cry, as you take one toy from the child, you do what? You give the child another one. So there's a gap. So we need to, what role can policy governance play in promoting wellness initiatives and creating supportive environment for wellness in Africa? This is one of the reasons we are here. So that is why I had to bring them up. Okay, so next slide. So since I'm leaving the slide with you, you can go back to this. Standardizing food, again, is difficult. We cannot identify everything that is in the food, even in these drugs. We can't identify everything there. It's not possible. So because too expensive, too time consuming. So we just check for critical things. And those critical things can tell us a lot about what is happening. So that is why we do that only. And then the approval processes. Next slide. Benefits of standardization is there. Cost effectiveness, reduce end product inspection, give a better image. I was telling a story the other day of an Igbo mother who went to China for Omugo. And on getting to China, prepared to stay long. Unfortunately for her, within 2 weeks, the child took ill and died. And when the mother was coming back, she was just saying, Kai, made in China, not the last. Made in China, not the last. So, because that child was made in China. It didn't last for her. So also we have problem of made in Nigeria, made in Aba, made in here, made in there. So we have problems. Made in Taiwan. Now we say Belgium, not so. We use Belgium, we use Tokumbo. So for you to have things that we have sell and give an image to your country, to your nation, to your city, to your place, you must have it standardized. So that people will not say made in here. It's not good. So that is it. So look at small children in their villages with a standardized iPad or iPhone. You can see the joy in their faces. It does not matter where they are. A standardized product, no matter where you are using it, gives you joy, gives you wellness, gives you all you want. So that is what it is to standardize. Next slide, or the last one, I believe. Okay, my recommendations. Finally, my recommendations. Institutions and countries should develop wellness initiatives and programs. Ultra-processed food and herbal products must have pharmacopoeia or monographs to describe them. Information should contain biological characteristics, major chemical constituents, and quality control. And they should have summaries or clinical application. They should check short-term, long-term effects of this food on people. Pharmacology, posology, which is dosage. That's another problem we have, dosage. How have we determined our dosage? Nobody has told us. Just say, take this, take 2 tablets. You need to have a specific scientific, experiment that has shown that this dosage is the most effective. And then possible contraindications. If you take it, what is consequence? Hunger, constipation, running stomach. What is this thing? We need to know. Precautions. Don't take it when you're pregnant. Don't take it when before a meal. Take it after meal. We should have those things. Adverse effects or even reactions. Does it itch? Does it give you anything? We should know that. Our research approaches and quality assurance should differentiate between foods and herbal medicine with a long history. Some of these have long history of use. So you say they are harmless. Fine. What about those that we're introducing to increase our product line? Do we have all this for them? We need to establish these things. I think the last one now. So, natural products, foods and herbal products are complex in nature, very complex. And as we try to know them, we begin to know our world and know ourselves. I want to thank you for your patience, and thank you for giving me this time. Thank you very much.
For the erudite professor, let's make it louder. Yeah. 40 years in the classroom. One would wonder, how old is he? I think we have selected those I would refer to as round pegs in round holes here. There's no better person to give this lecture, sir, other than you, and we appreciate your presence. Let's put our hands together for him once again. Yeah. Lady Queen said it, and that is correct. Nigerians are always very much interested in the money part. So wherever you talk about something and you don't mention money, we expect that you mention money. And when you do actually mention money, we pick too much interest. So, sir, this is me asking on behalf of someone in the crowd. When the alert comes, please, are you willing to share? He said he's waiting for alert. That's beautiful. Let's put our hands together for him once again. Yeah, great. All right, so we have here the representative of the Honorable Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, Right Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalu. He is right here, Dr. Suki Adabi. Doctor, you're welcome. I love the array of intellectuals that we are parading here. And this is just to say that we are doing the right thing. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. We appreciate the presence. And all those who have made it to this event while that lecture was going on, thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you greatly. Thank you indeed for your presence. Do you mind standing for a few minutes and then sit down before I invite the keynote speaker? Yeah. We've got a beautiful venue, well air-conditioned, making us forget how sunny it is out there. And what comes with this, especially with our usual very busy schedule, you know, when you sit down, your system wants to make you rest. And so I understand how much we are enjoying the cool atmosphere. So can we do like this so we don't ever get to sleep? Yeah. All right. That's this. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. Right. This way. Yeah. Beautiful. You want to do it like this? You want to do it like this? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Please put your hands together for yourselves as you take your seats. Yeah. Revelation and revolution of health. Global Health and Wellness Summit 2025. Let us invite the keynote speaker, Right Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalu, who would be speaking through the mouth of Dr. Suki Adabi. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, everyone here. It's an honor and privilege to be here to represent His Excellency Right Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalu, who had some official engagement and couldn't divide himself into two, so I had to come and represent him. Thank you very much. So my name is Dr. Suki Adabi. I'm consultant to the Office of the Deputy Speaker. So I'll just go straight to exactly what His Excellency is saying to us here. Thank you very much. It is a privilege to join you this summit and to celebrate the 13th anniversary of QEI Lifeline Incorporated, an organization that has turned compassion into service and service into measurable impact. For 13 years, 13 good years, QEI Lifeline has shown that healthcare is not only about infrastructure and equipment, but about the people whose daily labor keeps the heart of this nation beating. I commend you for sustaining a vision that affirms the sanctity of life and the dignity of care. Our gathering today is both a celebration and a call to action. The state of Nigeria's healthcare system is a revolution that can no longer be ignored. According to the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, Nigeria lost an estimated 15,000 to 16,000 doctors to migration over the past 5 years. Today, only about 55,000 doctors remain to serve a population of more than 220 million. A doctor to population ratio of roughly 3.9 per 10,000 people, far below standards. What is required now is not lamentation, but leadership. We must transform this revelation into a revolution, one that rebuilds trust in our healthcare system, rewards excellence, and restores hope to our medical workforce. The 10th House of Representatives, under the leadership of the Right Honorable Abbas Tajuddin, PhD, has placed human capital and healthcare reform at the center of its legislative agenda. We are committed to strengthening the implementation of the National Health Act, achieving the Abuja Declaration target of 15% of the national budget for health, improving workforce retention through better incentives and career structures, and of course, expanding infrastructure through public-private partnerships. We are also supporting the safe integration of traditional and faith-based health innovations, guided by science, ethics, and respect for our cultural context. We must begin to see migration not only as a loss, but as an opportunity for renewal. Nigerian doctors and scientists in the diaspora are a national asset whose knowledge and experience must be harnessed. The House is developing frameworks to enable structured collaboration, knowledge exchange, and mentorship between global and local professionals. The goal is to convert brain drain into brain gain and to make the Nigerian health system an ecosystem of innovation that can compete globally. Health is the foundation of national security. A nation that cannot guarantee the health of its citizens cannot guarantee its stability. Every underfunded hospital and every demoralized health worker represents a silent threat to national development. The renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu recognizes this, and the House of Representatives is fully aligned with the administration's drive to healthcare revitalization, local production of medical supplies, and equitable access to all citizens. Our commitment is to ensure that every Nigerian, regardless of geography or income, can live with health, hope, and human dignity. I must also acknowledge the unique contribution of QEI Lifeline. By combining science with compassion and engaging faith communities in public health, you have reminded us that medicine heals the body, but compassion heals the nation. Your mission reflects the highest ideals of service. This summit offers us an opportunity to redefine the health narrative in Nigeria. It must not end as another ceremonial event, but as a forum that produces concrete recommendations and partnerships for implementation. We must live here with renewed resolve to strengthen institutions, motivate health workers, and ensure that our citizens no longer view quality healthcare as a privilege, but as a fundamental right guaranteed by the state. As we open the QEI Health Global Summit 2025, let us remember that history will judge our generation not by how eloquently we diagnosed the problem, but how decisively we cured it. The health of our people is the true measure of our progress. If we succeed in rebuilding the system that sustains life, then we will have accomplished one of the most enduring revolutions of our time. Once again, I congratulate QEI Lifeline in the 13th anniversary and commend every partner who continues to work for a healthier, stronger Nigeria. May this summit mark the beginning of renewed commitments, actionable collaboration, and measurable outcomes for our healthcare system. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
That's the Honorable Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Right Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalu, who has spoken through the mouth of one of the senior consultants to his office, Dr. Suki Odabi. Let's put our hands together for him once again. Thank you. As eloquent as it would have come out of the mouth of the Deputy Speaker. Well done, sir. Very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, when rich lectures like that delivered by the professor comes, it doesn't come undiscussed. And of course, when we have the rare privilege of having the likes of professor teachers, we should exhaust all the privilege and actually benefit totally from his wealth of knowledge. And so, I think we're going to make it interactive right now. Let's ask a few questions from the lecture that we have heard. Oh, I thought that part of the well-being thing is that we do not eat for some time. I was ready to not eat until another 2 hours. But yeah, she is kind. She is signaling me that we should have lunch, right? Oh, that's great. You see? What's the time? Around past 1, right? To 2. 1:02. Oh, amazing. That's great. I like how that sounds. You're from US too? Oh, amazing. That's great. Welcome, I appreciate you. So 1:02 p.m. Okay, we would just do a quick, before we go for lunch, right? Okay, let's hear. Okay.
Hello, everybody. I know that you guys know when we come back, we're going to do exercise, right? Are you all ready to that? So I want us to go to lunch. But before we go to lunch, I want to acknowledge all the U.S. delegates, because that's supposed to be coming first before the Deputy Speaker speaks. So I want to acknowledge Apostle Charlotte. She's the one representing QEI in United States, in the tri-state area. That is Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Virginia. Okay, I want to recognize Kyle Marazi. See, it's not easy to come from United States to Nigeria. Kyle, welcome. Kyle arrived yesterday. Thank you for coming. I want to recognize Apostle Hoff. Apostle Hoff is a Nigerian now. We have adopted Apostle Hoff. Apostle Fred Hoff Legrand. I want to also acknowledge, this is my brother now in Nigeria. They are now Nigerians because they have been adopted by my village, Ase. We went to Ase last weekend, and we all came back, and now they are my family. They're actually, literally, my family. So this is Apostle Briscoe, and this is his wife, Apostle Flower Briscoe. They all came from United States. So I want to honor you guys for coming, and then this is my other sister from another mother, Apostle Gloria from Maryland. Thank you for coming down. And then I want to thank every single one of you. I might not call you individually, but I call them because they came from afar. I want to thank those who came from Minna. Thank you very much, my sister. She has been with me for QEI since we started. They were the ones that were in that hall when we had over 3,000 people that almost choked us to death when we were doing conference. She's one of them. She has always been there. And so I want to thank Popula that came in all the way from Kwara State. I want to thank you for coming all the way from there. I want to thank Mr. Adinga for coming all the way from Kaduna. So if I missed you, I'm going to catch you up later. I just want us to now take something before we eat, right? Now, each time we're going to eat, because most of the food from the scan that we're doing on people, we notice that they're not digesting food. They are not absorbing nutrients. Because our liver, many people's liver is congested because of chemicals. So before we eat or after we eat, I'm going to give everybody something to eat to digest that food you ate. Are we all here? So it's FDA registered products that come from the United States. So we're going to eat. When we finish eating, as you're sitting down, we're giving you your own tablet to chew to help your food digest. You can't come to this conference and not experience something. All right? Like I said before, in this conference, most of you will get water that you can spray in your house and mosquito will disappear. In this conference, you get water. I'm talking about water that you can spray on the pain and the pain will disappear. We have high technology that you can enter inside the technology and in 2 weeks, no matter what you're suffering from, disappears. People don't know these things because we don't make noise. But since last year when God said it is time, and that is why we're pushing on forward. Hello? All right, so the government will hear about us because we need these equipments in all the hospitals in Nigeria because my brother is here to take the message back to my brother to tell him that we have something. I'm praying that you'll be here when the presentation is done on Thursday so that you can see, Kyle will explain to you that even the sound I'm speaking, if I record it, I can scan myself and know what's happening in my body. I can scan you, who is in California, from Nigeria, to tell you what's wrong with you. That is where QEI is. God has taken us far that you can even imagine. So all those things will be in this conference, displayed to you, show you all the equipment, all the things that are coming into our country because our doctors have left us. And you can't blame them. They need to go to a place where they will make more money to take care of their family. So, but now QEI is going to come to become the bridge. Remember I said we're a lifeline between. So we're coming in to bring all those equipment, even if it means us having the federal government being part of it, to be able to get it to all the hospitals. There is no reason why anybody should die of sickness. You guys will wait and see my teaching. I will show you there is nothing like disease. It will blow your mind that it's absolutely nothing like disease. And so, as you're going out to eat, try with the food is all well prepared. The spices has no chemicals in it. So when you're eating life. We should not eat death. Hello? Are you ready to eat? So we're going to eat in order. Our foreign guests will sit and they will be served, and everybody will stand on the line, and then our speakers will be first go, and then we'll go accordingly. So we're going to organize ourselves and not do Nigerian, All right, thank you very much. So it's time for eating. So please give us a song, give us a music.
Thank you so much. So sound supply is a good one that would make food digest. And then I think we would be back in the next, what time is it now? 30, how many minutes for? Okay, 30 minutes. Okay, that's good. So it will also be a networking session. Music, please. Okay, thank you, music. Thank you. Thank you, sound, for now. Thank you. Sound, please, thank you for now. Thank you. Yeah. A very good afternoon to you once again, distinguished participants. So this 1 hour break is going to serve us to do the following things. 1, to eat. 2, to network. 3, to move our bodies, walk around. And while you're walking around, please, there are vendors who have got some very healthy, beautiful African products. I see wares here that are just fit for everyone, that will allow breeze go through your body and that would fit perfectly. Decent, healthy, and good. So please do well to go around and buy. Patronize the vendors. Go to the tables. I see this table at the front. I'm very sure these items are to be picked by participants at this conference. This one as well. The clothes at the back and all the vendor stands. Please visit them. Just visit them, even if you're not going to buy. Just visit them and talk to them, okay? Thank you so much. Music now, let's go. Yeah. All right. While we are eating and going around at the vendors' stands to see what they have and patronize them, let's invite Minister Micah to give us some good music. Yeah, give it up for Minister Micah. Yeah, a global figure there. Thank you so much.
Praise God. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. I know we're eating, but our hearts are always stayed on the Lord. Always stayed on the Lord. So just join me this afternoon as we exalt his name. Amen. Amen. Is there someone at the keyboard?
All right. Thank you so much, Minister. You know, we were eating fruits, very moderate portion, beautifully garnished, the way that is very nutritious for our system. We walk the talk. So with that ministration, for a second I felt like we were receiving Holy Communion. You know, that guy is good. Please, let's put our hands together for him. Thank you so much, Mike. We appreciate you. So in order to further tell you that you have not just received Holy Communion, let me invite the CEO to speak to us before I introduce the next item on the program. Ma, kindly come forward.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Our lunch is almost over, so shopping is over, so that you can come and have a seat so we can continue. If not, I'm going to keep you here till 10 p.m. So let's continue.